Hey everybody, Josh Locks here. We're going to talk about timing plays. We've got a few different examples to go through. The first few are going to be when there are 2 outs, and then the last one is going to be when there's less than 2 outs. This first one, I love this call because coaches will ask about it all the time. I actually had a coach call me about it, and I had the great pleasure of telling him that the umpire was 100% correct on this play. So on this play, we've got 2 outs. We've got a runner on third base. And that runner at third base has a really big leadoff. And then the ball is hit, and our batter's running, and our runner scores. Go slow. Go slow. Our runner scores, and it's a bad throw, and he tags him. The batter's out, right? So coaches are going to ask, does the run score? Because the runner touched home plate before the batter was out. It doesn't matter, right? All we need to know in this situation, when there are 2 outs, all we need to know in this situation is, did the batter reach first base? If the batter didn't reach first base, it doesn't matter. If it's a force out, if they're tagged out, it doesn't matter how fast that runner at third base is. If that batter never reached first base safely, no run scores, it's the end of the inning, okay? The next scenario is if we have pretty much the same thing, so we'll rewind it just a little bit. We don't have to get crazy, that's perfect. This time, we have a base hit, and that runner is super excited, and he's gonna try to get to second base where he's tagged out. Okay, we have a different scenario here. Did the batter reach first base safely? Yes. The run scored. Right, that runner has already touched home plate. So now we have a timing play. So we have to know that that runner scored first before that out was made. So when this out is made, we're going to say out, and then we're going to turn around and say that run scores, that run scores. Because again, the runner scored before the out was made, right? The batter was safe at first base, was out, moving to second, okay? Okay, we've got another 2-out scenario. This is on a missed base, when a runner misses the base. There's a lot of things got to happen for you to actually have this call, but when and if it happens, it's going to feel so good when you get it right. So again, we are in a 2-out scenario. We've got a runner on second base. That's their leadoff, no problem. We've got a runner on first base. You can kind of see him. He's got a very big leadoff, okay? The ball is hit. We're going to pretend it's hit to the outfield, right? It's hit to the outfield and the runners are running. And as a great umpire, I see that he touched third and I saw that he missed second. All right? The ball comes in. I call time. The coach or the defense was paying attention. They step on second base to appeal this runner, right? And we, as a good umpire, we know that he missed second base. Does the run score? Because the batter made it to first. He scored before this appeal was made. What do you think? Does the run count? Think about it. Why is that runner out? They're not just out because they missed the base. It's a force out, right? It was first and second. The runner from first missed second base. So it's a force out. So in this situation, the run does not score, right? Because that's the third out. That out at second base, that's the third out. Okay, this is our last situation. This is with 1 out. The other ones were with 2 outs, right? This is our 1 out scenario. We have runners on third base and second base. We got second and third with 1 out, and a fly ball is hit. I don't know if you can see the ball, but it's out there. Let's try that again. The fly ball is hit, and that runner on third base knows what they're doing. They know to tag up. That runner on second base is super excited, and they left way early. All right, the ball was caught. Hang on. The ball was caught. So at this point, how many outs do we have? We have 2 outs now, right? We started with 1 out. He caught the ball. Now there's 2 outs, right? Now he goes to appeal that. Go ahead, appeals at second base. And we know, because we're great umpires, we saw that runner leave early. We know that that runner is out. Now we have a different scenario. Again, does that first run score, the guy who was at third base? In this case, the answer is yes, because it's a timing play. The timing of it was when they appealed it. And that happened way, way later, right? So in this case, I know the batter didn't reach first base, but it doesn't matter because the batter was only the 2nd out, as opposed to the other ones where the batter was the 3rd out. So in this incredibly rare situation, which you will never have ever in umpiring, maybe, hopefully, that runner at second base left early, they appeal it, he's out, but in this case the run's going to score because it's scored before the appeal. I hope that makes sense, and I hope that you never have to actually make that call. Thank you.